single fitness influencer, every single modeling agency, every single one of them, they get all wet, they get all greasy, and then they show off the body. Testing. This is editing alley. Yeah, we're definitely gonna stop that before it gets too out of hand. Alright, back to the video. I have curly hair, so please don't mind the hair. So right now we're going to go to the shower. We're gonna shower, we're gonna eat, and then after that, we're finally going to hit a tremendous leg day. I was planning to run, but then I was like, nobody really runs right before leg day. Plus I have like wrestling practice today, and I mean, I might show some clips of that at the end. First things first is to pick an outfit for the day. Alright, so fair warning, I am taking a shower, but obviously this video is on YouTube and I'm not gonna show my goodies, so proceed how you wish. I was going to think of something corny. Editing alley, put something in there. Let's do this, I guess. Gotta keep that body fresh, if you know what I mean.
Breakfast!
So usually, I'd have 4 eggs, 2 toasts, and a glass of orange juice to start off my day. Matter of fact, I don't even have juice. I usually just have water right after my meal, and then I'd hit the gym. But I do work every single day, so it's a little hard to do that. Alright, I don't want to keep you waiting. Let's go. My oh my, what a lovely day. Let me stop chatting. Let me actually go to the gym now. Alright, see you there.
I hate you for not letting me.
What is that? Oh, what am I doing? Today's split is gonna be legs. So I'm gonna hit squat. Let's see, so I'm gonna hit squat. I'm gonna do leg extensions. I'm going to do hamstring curls. And then I'm also going to do, what's that one exercise called? Deadlift. The last time I deadlifted was in high school. That was 3 years ago. So, hey man, you saw my physique at the beginning. It was good, but that's like a wrestling physique. I do a lot of wrestling and calisthenics. I'm still so confused on why so many people are over here. I mean, goodness, it's a Monday. We're gonna load a total of, how many pounds should we put on here? Let's go a plate. Who needs these guards? Nobody really uses guards anyway. Like the 2.5 plates. I'm gonna have two 2.5 plates right underneath my feet, because apparently that helps with your Achilles tendon and it helps with your knee joints. I need to do more research into that. Jeff Nippert, hook a brother up. No idea why plate feels so heavy. I'm gonna be honest, I actually might cash out after that one. So that was a warm up, but 145 feels very heavy for some reason. If I die in 185, it's gonna be your guys' fault. One better than expected. Went a lot better than expected, actually. So listen, that was 185, but why does this feel so difficult to do? Goodness. It felt so difficult. I mean, after 3 months of practically not lifting 185 at all, it's gonna feel pretty difficult, but like I said, if I die, it's on you guys. Call the cops on absolutely 0 people on this video. Just a fair warning. Make sure you actually breathe in between sets, or else you're gonna feel very lightheaded. Come over here. I think that was 7, but getting pretty lightheaded. I don't know. Always take a plate off each side, don't do it at the same time. Squatting officially complete. To be like in the middle, you know? It's gonna be kind of weird if it's like in the middle. You can 100% see me. You can see a little more of me, if anything. Ooh. Wow. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's if I were to do any more, that would be regarded as ego lifting. I'm gonna put it at 220. Gonna put it at 220. I think that's fine for me. Like, I've been wrestling this whole entire time. Yeah, so this is future Ali speaking over here. Listen, current Ali, we understand you're a wrestler, bro. Stop coping. And I think, personally, that if you're a wrestler, or you run a lot, especially at fast paces, I think you have the leanest body a lot of times. If you see wrestlers, they have like the leanest bodies, man. There's a reason for that a lot of times as well. Essentially force themselves to use a lot of their muscle. Like 100% of the body every single time. That's why you see wrestlers, they're like literally the most lean people on the earth. You want to get lean, do wrestling. Very, very cardio dense as well. I mean, I played sports my entire life. I played American football in high school. I did on the senior team. I did basketball half my life. I did tier 2 soccer in grade 6, black belt in taekwondo, Muay Thai, boxing. I did a lot of things, man. But wrestling is a different beast when it comes to cardio. Whatever you think you know about cardio, trust me, you don't. Wrestling is something else. Also, I'm kind of interested in where the posing room is. I've heard a lot about the posing room in gyms like these. Like, where is the posing room? I'm genuinely curious. 220 on the dash. This is my second set. Well, actually, the first one wasn't really a set. This is my first set of 220, 3 sets. Let's go 8 to 10 reps. All right, first set inbound. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just make sure a lot of times you completely flex out that quad. Because if you don't flex out that quad, you're essentially just doing like, think of it as like a quarter squat. Quarter squats are good for athletics, not really good for muscle growth. Bench 2 plates, 220 inbound. Oh no, it is 225. I forgot there's like a little 5er right here. It's 9 reps. My legs are killing me already. I don't know, if you guys want me to pose, I can pose, but I don't know, I'm not really into the whole thirst trap. Jonna. That was nice. What we saying, boys? What's the pound? How many pounds should I put on this one? Well, here's the thing. I did 225 in the quads, did about 185 squat, which it doesn't really make sense. I think 160 at least on the hammies. 160 loaded on the hammies. I was going to run today, then I realized I had wrestling. So I was like, cardio and cardio, not really gonna happen. By the way, I do a lot of cardio. Like for your average gym bloke, I do a lot of cardio. And like almost every day I run, well, every second day. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Sorry, scratch Monday. Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, I run at least 5 to 6K, like very light. Like for me, that's very light, 5 to 6 kilometers. I would say sub 30 minute, like sub 25 minutes, at least 5 to 6 kilometers. So I run almost every single day. I do wrestling, which is, in my opinion, the most cardio-based sport you could ever participate in. Freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling. And then, what else do I do? I do a lot of HIIT workouts as well. So I do a lot of cardio in general, but the treadmill is so much more different from running outside. Running outside is so much more harder. Like I would run 5 to 6 kilometers and on my Nike app, it would be telling me I'm running at like a 5.32 kilometer per hour. I'm like, that can't be right. Like I'm running faster. And then I come to the treadmill, pull a 6.5 kilometer per hour, 2.5 incline, and I'm running for a straight 45 minutes, which is around 7 to 8K for me. And I would barely be gassed, like I would barely be breaking a sweat. But when I'm outside, it feels so hard to even hit 5K. And I'm running at a lot slower pace, even if I'm pushing a lot more. Like Winnipeg has a lot of wind because it's completely flat out here. There's no mountains. Like Calgary at least had mountains, but over here in Winnipeg, there's no mountains whatsoever. So everything's just kind of flat. The wind just hits you straight on. You're like, oh, where am I going? Oh, this is a lot easier than I thought, actually. It's a lot easier than I thought. I'm gonna be down like a dog on my next set. I'm gonna stick with 160. Go a little lighter today. And then what else am I gonna do? So I did squat, I did curls, I did the quadriceps, and then hammies. Got the hammy curls. After the hammy curls, we're gonna do, I don't know, it's interesting. I don't really do deadlifts. I know a lot of athletic people do deadlifts, but I don't really do deadlifts. I'm just a naturally athletic guy myself. But I don't really do deadlifts. Should I do deadlifts? I don't know. The last time I pulled a deadlift was 315, and that was after like 4 years of just not deadlifting. Like I don't deadlift. For the last 4 or 5 years, I have not deadlifted. For the last 4 to 5 years, I have not touched a deadlift. And every single time I did, it was in front of my friends because they dared me to. And I would pull like 315, no problem. But that would be like my absolute max. Let's see. Should I do a deadlift? You know what? For you guys, I'm gonna do a deadlift. I'm gonna try my supposedly 1 rep max. I'm not gonna do that. No. I'm not gonna do a 1 rep max because I'm gonna end up breaking my back. So I'm gonna try deadlift just for you guys after this set, or after the 2 sets after this, plus 1 more. Ali, just skip to the next set. What do we say? Should we lower a plate onto it? I think a plate should suffice. A little warm-up should do for now. Get that conventional lift. Like I said, it's a warm-up, but I think 2 plates should do. So, by the way, deadlift a lot of times is regarded as a pull mechanism. So it would be in the pull category of my split. But for you guys, I'm gonna put it in the leg category. So I never have to do this. So I never have to do this stuff again. This is actually heavy. Why is that actually heavy? I mean, after 5 years of not deadlifting, you'd think I would have a little more strength in me. Let's just go with the fact that they don't have a posing room for now. I don't know where it is, but... So deadlift is officially off the charts. Maybe it's regimen? No, that's not a posing room though. Recovery room maybe? Where's the, there you go. Recovery room? Is this a studio? That's a studio, and the chick is already in there. So if I start posing, it's just gonna look extremely weird. Hey, have a great day, guys. You as well. 17% charge. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to pose for you guys. Also, deadlift, absolutely not. You guys are never going to catch me, my grandmother, my cousins, my family. You're never gonna catch me doing a deadlift, bro. Ever, 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 ever again in your life. 225, why am I struggling with that, bro? Tell me, why am I struggling with 225? Goodness, I'm a strong dude. Like, you're never gonna catch me doing that. Not now, not ever. Be quiet. Not now, not ever, not in 1,000 lifetimes, not in front of my grandmother. Simple. You're never gonna catch me doing a 225 deadlift. And yes, I'm still in the truck. I'm leaving you guys. You guys can stay here at the gym. I'm gone. Peace out. Oh my, that was quite a gym session, wasn't it? Let's put you actually all the way here. I'll put myself all the way here. The lighting kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie, but that was quite, by the way, I don't have my mic on, that's why it's kind of a lot more echoey, but got the Maynards. I've also heard that Doritos, for some reason, have some sort of, what's it called? They have, it's very interesting because with gelatin products, you want to be very careful with gelatin products because even if it's beef gelatin, it's still haram because the beef has to be slaughtered in a certain manner. But with this, apparently that Doritos, the red ones at least, have some sort of pig ingredient in it. I have to do more research on that, but with the black ones it should be fine. And then I have a Slurpee. This is my post-workout meal. But I'm completely joking. This is not a post-workout meal. Today's my cheat day. I haven't had any type of junk in forever. That's why, you know, I got a lean body. What can I say? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much. This was my first video, by the way, on my new channel. This was my first video. I'm gonna call it just simple. I'm gonna call it my name, Ali Ahmedze, or the Ahmedze channel. That's gonna sound very, very corny, so I'm not even gonna attempt today. I do have wrestling practice from 7 to 9 today. I can see if I can record a couple of clips and include it into this YouTube video. If not, oh.
Nice, Ali.
Alright, so my grandmother is kind of shy to go on camera, but this is what we have. Soup, chicken, let's see, celery, and then amu mashed potatoes hasta, amu chi hasta. Oh, potatoes. Okay. My camera's about to die, but that's what I have for food. So, like I said, second time, I'm gonna give you a smooch. Actually, smooch is not necessary. Let's not do that. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. I plan to do this once a week, by the way.